Well, hello everyone, great to have your company on Kalkine TV. I'm James Preston and you're watching The Buzzing Trends. Today's show is focusing on a space that is generating plenty of heat and its usual volatility, namely the crypto space. For this special crypto edition of The Buzzing Trends, we'll take a look at 5 cryptos that are worth eyeing in the month of September. Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano, Binance Coin and Axie Infinity. Keep watching to find out why these cryptos are the top picks for September. Now, as we head into September, the last third of 2021, the cryptocurrency market tells a completely different story to that of the June quarter, a period which saw huge cross corrections across the market. Now, we have seen dramatic turnarounds from cryptos that had previously crashed from record highs set in April 2021. Now, you might be thinking, that sounds erratic. Oh, you must be new here. Welcome to the crypto market. So, as we arrive at what appears to be yet another pivotal turning point for cryptocurrency, you must be wondering, what does September hold for the cryptocurrency space? And more specifically, which are the top cryptocurrencies to invest in this September? Well, let's try to unpack a space that changes more rapidly than the government's strategy to managing the pandemic. Our first pick is Bitcoin. Perhaps not surprisingly, it's still considered the #1 crypto in the world. With that being said, it should be noted that Ethereum is quickly closing that gap, but more on that in just a bit. On August 23, Bitcoin rose above the $50,000 mark for the first time since its massive crash earlier in the year. The crypto fell below $30,000 just a month prior to that on July 21st. Bitcoin had previously peaked at around $63,000 on April 15. Several influences, including the regulation crackdowns in China as well as the environmentally questionable mining practices of the crypto, kept it in a close range. However, pundits now foresee a massive climb for Bitcoin, which bulls predict will take the original cryptocurrency past the $100,000 mark. Let's now move on to the second biggest crypto, Ethereum. Ethereum is quickly closing the gap on Bitcoin, both in terms of market cap and price. Ethereum is the second largest cryptocurrency in the world, behind Bitcoin in terms of market capitalization. On the price front, it might not be much to look at compared to Bitcoin's almost $50,000 valuation, but people are beginning to recognize the differences in the inherent value between Bitcoin and altcoins. These values are built on smart contract-driven blockchains, which allow for peer-to-peer decentralized networks where users can add applications. The biggest of these in 2021 is Ethereum, but there are countless others which have been built. Each of these cryptos are addressing the shortcomings of the previous one, leading to a digital evolution, the likes of which the world has never previously seen. So based on the current market outlook, the top 2 players look like holding the peak positions for a while yet. Time now for a short break on Kalkine TV, and in just a moment we continue the crypto crunch in this special edition of The Buzzing Trends. Tune in to get the latest information.
Whether it's about market movements or the currency graph,
sectoral coverage or industry news.
we cover it all on our news segments.
Be on top of the latest news
With Kalkine TV.
Welcome back to a special crypto-focused edition of The Buzzing Trends. I'm James Preston, and it's great to have your company on Kalkine TV as we count down the top 5 cryptos to keep an eye on in September. We've already taken an in-depth look at both Bitcoin and Ethereum. Let's now cast an eye over what many are calling Ethereum's successor. Now, if you have even the slightest interest in the world of crypto, it's likely that you've heard of Cardano. The natural progression in the timeline of altcoin creation begs an examination of the next crypto set to pop in September and perhaps beyond. Cardano managed to steal a fraction of Bitcoin's limelight in May 2021 when crypto enthusiast and Tesla billionaire Elon Musk abruptly brought the world's attention to Bitcoin's mining habits. He had said that this was the reason his electric car company was halting the acceptance of Bitcoin as legal tender for their products. This was just one factor which coincided with Bitcoin's demise that extended to July. That demise allowed for Cardano to pounce. Cardano was launched in 2017 and founded by Ethereum co-founder Charles Hoskinson. Charles looked at the scalability issues Ethereum was facing and proceeded to conduct extensive academic peer-reviewed research to attribute to the creation of Cardano. Now, what this research achieved, amongst other things, was the building of an environmentally sustainable and scalable blockchain network whose mining process uses a proof-of-stake consensus as opposed to a proof-of-work consensus, the former of which uses considerably less fossil fuel. With the push towards a green future, it's little wonder why Cardano has now picked up steam. Time now to move on to our fourth crypto on the September radar, Binance Coin. Binance Coin, or BNB, is the native token of the expansive Binance blockchain network. Binance Coin is priced at around $475 with a market cap which has just cracked the $80 billion mark. Although this price is a drop from the $500 it hit last week. In fact, even though BNB's price has tapered slightly in recent days, its current price is still 64% higher than a month ago, which means it's definitely one to watch in the coming month and beyond. Now, on that note, we might as well say to infinity and beyond, as our final crypto to look at is Axie Infinity. A couple of months ago, many in the crypto game would have been unfamiliar with Axie Infinity and its native token, the AXS. That certainly hasn't been the case in a certain subculture of gamers, particularly in developing countries, where Axie Infinity's popularity has gone gangbusters in the past 12 months. So, what is it? Well, Axie Infinity is an online game where players collect non-fungible tokens, or NFTs, in the form of little digital creatures called Axies. Think of the 2015 online Pokemon Go craze, then add on the potential to make money, and a whole lot of it. Players breed, swap, and battle Axies in an effort to collect them. Each Axie is worth different amounts determined by the market. Throughout the mass corrections the crypto market experienced mid-year, AXS was one of the few cryptos which not only held its own, but increased its value significantly. Axie Infinity is now priced at around $75. According to a Bloomberg report published last week, the Vietnam-based studio Sky Mavis, who developed Axie Infinity, was logged at $485 million in revenue since July, dwarfing the $21 million it had made since its initial launch in 2018. So, to sum it all up, the crypto space remains a volatile one full of risk, but as we become acquainted within the penny stock space, high risk can indeed equate to a high reward, and if you were considering testing those waters, those 5 are a great way to do so. Well, that's it for this edition of the Buzzing Trends. Another Buzzing Trends coming your way tomorrow, but before then, there's still a whole lot of breaking news from the world of business to attend to, so keep it locked right here on Kalkine TV.